Mistreated, misplaced, misunderstood, Mr. No Way, it's all good. It didn't slow me down. Mistaken, always second guessing, underestimated. Look, I'm still around.
So what do you want to tell the world?
I want to tell the world how my life was affected when my mom passed away. Growing up with her was a fun experience. She was very kind and loving and caring. She had a lot of patience, you know. The way a good mom, I guess, should have those attributes. And growing up in high school, I was kind of, you know, I was shy. I was kind of a nerd. I got picked on a lot. But going home to, you know, my mom, I'd always ask her questions. Me and her always had like a tight bond. I'd always talk to her more. So I would tell her about, you know, what would happen at school, and she'd be like, oh, you know, don't worry about those people. Just smile at them or ignore them, you know. Just do your thing. Go to school. You know, you're there to learn, so go there to learn about what you're there to learn about. And about early or late 2008, she ended up having some heart condition, and it affected her really badly. And she ended up going to the hospital, to the emergency room, and we didn't know why. And we went to go check up on her, and she ended up having some surgical problems with her heart. Like half of her heart was mostly meat, or I don't understand the whole concept of it, but I know she was having some heart problems. And when she was born, she had a heart murmur, and it affected her. It affected the surgery, I guess. And when she went to surgery in April of '09, she had complications and she didn't make it. And after she had passed away, I started thinking about what she had told me growing up, and how you know, have patience for everybody and be a good person. And it inspired me to become a better version of myself, you know. Just do everything as best as I can, and don't let anything affect me in any way, in a negative way at all. Just be positive and do as much good as you can in the world, you know. So if any of you, you know, lose a parent, you know, don't try to dwell too much on the sadness. Try to think about how, you know, how they would see you, and, you know, they want to make sure that their kids are doing good, that they taught them right. To just be a good person, and do the best that you can for them, and make sure whatever legacy they left behind, that you know, you do good. And I heard a saying once, and it told me that a mother's goodness is passed through her son. And I wanted to be all the good that she was. I wanted to do that for her, and make sure that, and I did it for her and also for myself, that I aspired to do everything that I could for her, and make sure she looked at me in a proud way.
There are no words that can express how I feel. You never kept a secret, always stayed real. And I appreciate how you raised me, and all the extra love that you gave me.